Most people think that if you're over 30, you've missed your shot entirely at starting something new. Here's why they're dead wrong about roofing sales. What's up, Roof Money Pros? Mike here with Roof Money Pro, and my mission is to help roofing professionals like you maximize your careers and build wealth. Today, I'm sharing something personal. Why starting roofing sales at 35 was the best financial decision I ever made, and why your age might actually be your biggest advantage. And if you're thinking you're too old to break into this industry, stick around because I'm about to flip that script completely. And hey, if this helps you see roofing sales in a new light, smash that subscribe button to join thousands of other Roof Money Pros building their wealth. Here's what nobody tells you about starting roofing sales later in life. You're not behind, you're ahead. Now look, I'm not here to bash younger sales reps. These guys in their 20s have incredible energy, fearlessness, and tech skills that are absolutely valuable. They bring a fresh perspective and hustle that every company needs. This isn't about young versus old. It's about showing that your age gives you a completely different set of advantages. Think about it. By 35, you probably dealt with homeowners before. Maybe you've been through your own roofing nightmare. You understand what it's like to make a $15,000 decision and lose sleep over it. That's not a disadvantage. That's your secret weapon. Young sales reps often come across as pushy or inexperienced. But when you roll up to a house and you're a mature professional who clearly knows what they're talking about, homeowners relax. They trust you because you look like someone who's been around the block. You're not trying to prove anything. You're not desperate. You show up confident because you've already succeeded in other areas of life. The confidence is magnetic, and it translates directly into closed deals. This might be the biggest advantage of all. Younger reps blow their first big commission check on toys. But you understand the value of money. You know about budgets, savings, and investing. When that first $5,000 commission hits your account, you're not spending it on a new truck payment. You're putting it towards your debt or investment portfolio. Let me get real with you about the money because that's why you're here. Before roofing sales, I was making $75,000 a year as a business analyst for a roofing company. Pretty decent money, and I had the master's degree to prove I was qualified. But here's what was eating at me. I was watching sales reps without college degrees making double what I was making. These guys were pulling in $150,000, $200,000, even $300,000 a year. And I'm sitting in meetings analyzing their numbers thinking, I could do that. The breaking point came when I realized that no matter how hard I worked or how many degrees I had, my salary was capped. Every year I might get a 3% raise if I was lucky, but since I chose a startup, I thought even that was highly unlikely. Do the math on that. It would take me decades to reach what these sales reps were making in a single good year. My first full year in roofing sales, $99,000. Second year, $185,000. Third year, I was on pace for the same, but left halfway through the year to start Roof Money Pro. And I'm not some sales superstar. I'm just a guy who figured out how to solve problems for homeowners and stuck to a well-defined process. Here's the breakdown that changed everything for me. In roofing sales, your commission is typically 8 to 12% of the job total. Let's say you're conservative and average just two $20,000 jobs per month at 10% commission. That's $4,000 in monthly commissions or $48,000 per year just from that baseline. But here's where it gets exciting. Once you get good at this, and trust me, the learning curve isn't as steep as people think. You start closing bigger jobs. Storm damage claims, full roof replacements, maybe some commercial work. Suddenly you're looking at $30,000, $40,000, or even $50,000 jobs. One good month can make your whole year. The key to handling variable income, and this is where your maturity gives you a huge edge, is treating every commission like it might be your last. In my first year, I lived off of 40% of what I made and saved or invested the other 60%. This accomplished two things. First, it built up a massive cash cushion for slow months. Second, it got me thinking like a business owner instead of an employee. When you save 60% of a $10,000 commission, you've got $6,000 working for you. Do that consistently, and you're building serious wealth fast. The beautiful thing about starting roofing sales later in life is you're not starting from scratch. You've got a toolbox full of skills that took decades to develop. By 35, you probably manage people, dealt with difficult customers, maybe even raised kids. You know how to read a room and adjust your approach. When a homeowner is stressed about their leaking roof, you know how to calm them down and walk them through their options without being pushy. You've also learned that listening is way more powerful than talking. Young reps often oversell and talk themselves out of a deal. You know when to shut up and let the customer convince themselves. Roofing sales isn't just about selling shingles. You're solving problems. Insurance claims, financing issues, scheduling conflicts, permit problems. This job throws curveballs at you daily. But guess what? By 35, You've been solving problems for years. You know how to stay calm, think through options, and find solutions. That's exactly what homeowners need when they're dealing with roof damage. Here's something most people don't think about. Roofing sales often leads to management and ownership opportunities. Companies are always looking for mature sales reps who can mentor newer team members and eventually run territories or branches. Your age and experience make you a natural leader. You're not competing with other reps. You're the one they come to for advice. That positions you perfectly for rapid advancement in the company. Let me address the elephant in the room. The fears that keep people from making this move. Because I had every single one of these fears when I started. Fear 1, the physical demands. I'm too old to be climbing on roofs all day. Good news, most roofing sales reps rarely climb on roofs. You're using drones, ladders for quick inspections, and in many cases, you can assess damage from the ground or through photos. Modern roofing sales is about technology and relationships, not about being a 25-year-old athlete. I know successful reps in their 50s and 60s who outsell guys half their age. Fear number 2, handling rejection. Young people bounce back from rejection better. Actually, the opposite is true. By 35, you understand that rejection isn't personal. You've been turned down for jobs, loans, dates. You know it's just part of life. Young reps often take rejection personally and let it derail their whole week. You know that every no gets you closer to a yes. You've got the emotional intelligence to handle rejection like a pro. Fear number 3, the learning curve. I'm too set in my ways to learn a new industry. This one's complete nonsense. The fundamentals of roofing aren't rocket science. You learn the basics in a few weeks, and everything else comes with experience. Plus, most companies provide extensive training. You're not figuring this out on your own. And because you're mature and coachable, you actually learn faster than cocky reps who think they know everything. The biggest battle I fought was in my own head. Walking into that first sales meeting, I felt like everyone could tell I was new. Here's what changed everything. I realized that customers don't care about your resume. They care about whether or not you can solve their problem. The moment I stopped trying to impress people with how much I knew and started focusing on how much I could help them, everything clicked. Your job isn't to be the smartest person in the room. Your job is to be the most helpful. Ready to make this happen? Here's exactly how to break into roofing sales at any age. Step 1, network like your life depends on it. Start talking to people in the industry. Go to local contractor meetups. Join roofing Facebook groups. Connect with sales reps on LinkedIn. Most people in this industry are surprisingly helpful if you approach them the right way. Don't ask for a job right away. Ask for advice. Like, I'm considering getting into roofing sales. What should I know? People love giving advice. And those conversations often lead to opportunities. Step 2, get some basic training. Before you apply anywhere, invest in yourself. Take online courses about roofing basics, sales techniques, and insurance claims. You don't need to become an expert, but you need enough knowledge to have intelligent conversations. There are great resources online. Some are free, some are paid. The investment education pays for itself with your first commission. Step 3, find a mentor or coach. Now this is crucial. Find someone who's successful in roofing sales and ask them to mentor you. Offer to buy them lunch once a month in exchange for their guidance. Most successful people are willing to help if you're serious about learning. A good mentor can cut your learning curve in half and help you avoid expensive mistakes. They can also connect you with opportunities and vouch for you when you're ready to make a move. Step 4, start with the right company. Not all roofing companies are created equal. Look for companies that provide comprehensive training, have a strong reputation in your area, offer competitive commission structures, and support their sales team with marketing and leads. Don't just take the first offer you get. Interview them as much as they're interviewing you. Ask about average rep earnings, training programs, and advancement opportunities. Step 5, set clear financial goals and track everything. From day 1, track every lead, every appointment, every close. Know your numbers better than your manager knows them. Set specific goals for your first year and break them down monthly. Create a simple spreadsheet tracking leads generated, appointments set, presentations given, deals closed, and commissions earned. This data becomes your roadmap for improvement and helps you identify what's working and what isn't. Actually, this tracking system was so crucial to my success that I created the exact sales forecaster spreadsheet that took me from struggling newbie to multi-million-dollar producing monster. You can download it for free at roofmoneypro.com or hit the link in the description. Here's where starting later in life really pays off. You understand the importance of building long-term wealth, not just making quick money. Every big commission check is an opportunity to build wealth. While younger reps are buying toys, you're buying assets. Set up automatic investing so a percentage of every commission goes directly into index funds or real estate investments. The compound interest on investments made in your 30s and 40s is powerful. A $2,000 monthly investment starting at 35 could be worth over $650,000 by retirement, assuming a 7% return. Use those variable income months strategically. When you have a big commission month, throw the extra money at high interest debt. Pay off credit cards, car loans, maybe even make extra mortgage payments. Being debt-free gives you incredible freedom in roofing sales. You can take more risks, hold out for better opportunities, and weather slow periods without stress. As you gain experience, you can start building multiple income streams within the roofing industry. Maybe you start doing consulting for other sales reps, create training materials, or even launch your own roofing company. Your maturity and business experience make these opportunities more accessible than they would be for younger reps. One of the biggest advantages of starting roofing sales later in life is that you're already thinking like a business owner. You understand operations, management, and customer service in ways that younger reps don't. Every day in roofing sales, you're learning how the business works. You see what makes customers happy, what causes problems, how to manage crews, deal with suppliers, and handle insurance companies. This inside knowledge is invaluable if you ever want to start your own roofing company. You're not just learning to sell, you're learning to run a business. In roofing sales, you're constantly building relationships with customers, adjusters, other contractors, suppliers, and industry professionals. This network becomes incredibly valuable if you decide to go out on your own. Your customers become your first clients. Your industry contacts become your referral sources. The relationships you build in sales become the foundation of your future business. By the time you're ready to start your own company, you'll understand the financial dynamics of the roofing business better than most. You'll know how to price jobs profitably, manage cash flow, and build systems for consistent revenue. This financial literacy, combined with your natural business maturity, gives you a huge advantage over younger entrepreneurs who might have energy but lack business sense. One final point that's especially important for people starting careers later in life. Roofing sales is one of the most recession-resistant careers you can choose. Roofs aren't optional. When they leak, they get fixed, regardless of the economy. During the 2008 recession, while other industries were laying people off, good roofing sales reps were still making money. Storm damage, wear and tear, and maintenance don't stop during economic downturns. If anything, people become more focused on protecting their biggest asset, their home. Most roofing work is covered by insurance or can be financed, which means economic conditions affect roofing sales less than other industries. Customers aren't paying cash out of pocket for most jobs, so their personal financial situation matters less. The roofing industry continues to grow. Aging housing inventory, more frequent severe weather events, and increasing awareness of energy efficiency all drive demand for roofing services. You're not just joining a stable industry, you're joining a growing one with long-term potential. Starting roofing sales at 35 wasn't just a career change for me. It was a complete life transformation. The financial freedom, the flexibility, the opportunity to truly help people during stressful times, it's been everything I hoped for and more. Your age isn't a limitation, it's your competitive advantage. The experience, maturity, and business sense you've developed over 35 years make you exactly what this industry needs. While others are worried about being too old, you can be busy building the wealth and career you deserve. The roofing industry is waiting for someone exactly like you. Someone who understands customer service, can handle pressure, and thinks long-term about building wealth. Don't let another year pass wondering what if. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Ready to dive deeper into building wealth in the roofing industry? Be sure you're subscribed to the channel and head over to roofmoneypro.com for additional courses and tools to take your career to the next level. See you in the next video.